Today let's talk a little about prop types and validations. So I have this thing, it's a button and it's represented here, and the errors or the console is open here. So this button supports multiple appearances. I can say appearance is primary and it gives me like a blue button. I can say appearance is secondary and I get a different kind of button, and then I can say appearance is danger, and oops, I get a primary button again. That's not right. So now I can go in the code and read out what the prop is called and then put it there, but this is exactly what validations are for. So let's add these prop types into the button code. So here's my button. I have hidden all of the boring details so that we only see what is useful. I can add a validation by saying button dot prop types. This is where I put all of them, and I can say appearance is prop types dot one of, and now I can give an array here that it can be primary and secondary, and it can also be destructive, which is actually the right name. Now we just have to import prop types from prop types. You can install this by saying npm install prop-types, and you get a warning on the console which says invalid prop appearance of value danger. It was expected to be one of primary, secondary, destructive. So that's because our prop is not called primary, it's called destructive. And now you'll see we get the right result. So this is super useful. Alright, now we're also going to add an icon, and this is where things get interesting. So I have an icon, I'm going to say trash. Alright, I'm on the trash icon. Now you get a warning that says failed prop type, invalid prop name of value trash supplied to icon. And there are a few interesting things here. I am actually not using name anywhere. My prop is called icon, but this warning is coming from the icon component, like the underlying icon component, which makes this error slightly less useful. So let's go to the icon implementation. And over here you see I have this prop type validation and I have this list of supported icons. What I can do here is I can say export icon names. So the icon component also exports the list of icons. And in my button component, I'm going to import this, and from icon, and over here I can say that icon should be prop types one of icon names. Nice. Now you see that I get a better error, which is invalid prop icon that is supplied to button. And of course you get a list of what is valid. So the icon is actually called delete and not trash. So I'm going to rename this icon to delete, and perfect, I get the right thing. So this is pretty interesting that you can do things like this, right? The third thing I want to show you is kind of advanced. So this is something where you can create your own rules. I would like that if the delete button is used in any other appearance than destructive, then I should get a warning. Like this just doesn't look right. It should be scary and red, right? So I go to my button implementation and I'm going to say combination. And instead of prop types, I'm going to give it a function which accepts props. Then I'm going to say if props.icon is delete and props.appearance is not equal to destructive, then things should break, right? So I'm going to say then throw an error which says delete should be used with destructive. Let me give it double equal. All right. So now you'll see I get a nice big error which says failed prop type, delete should be used with destructive. So that's nice. Now it's not necessary that you throw an error. You can also just warn the user that this is something that we like and you should probably use. So you can replace throw error by console warn, and yep, then it only gives you a simple warning. So this is just like a tiny sneak peek of what's possible with prop types and validations. I encourage you to like play around with it and see the kind of things you can come up with. That's all for this week's episode. I make these videos 5 days a week, so I will see you tomorrow as well. Cheers.